and Sal from Premier Radio. Nice to see you all. So many storylines tonight. Greg, let me just start with you real quick because this is quite an honor. 22nd artist ever to be inducted twice. What's your feelings and emotions tonight? Good to see you too.
Firstly, very good to see you. I've been doing a lot of interviews about this, and quite frankly, I'm stunned by it with the company I'm keeping. These are people that are my heroes, and I learned music from them, and to be welcomed into that exclusive club is pretty extraordinary. But I couldn't do it without these guys, and I couldn't do it without Santana. And it was a group effort. But I am stunned. I'll probably understand what it is when I get home.
And Neil, quickly for you, a lot of emotions tonight, a lot of history here. What's it like being with everybody again and taking this all in?
Well, I had a really great speech written out. And it started flying by, but I just got too choked up. It was like very emotional for me seeing everybody. Steve, I hadn't seen him in a very long time, I think since Bill Graham's memorial.
Actually, all of the Walk of Fame.
Walk of Fame, but last time he sang with us was Bill Graham's memorial. And so, just to see him, and he's in a really great frame of mind, and he's a changed person, and I liked who I saw, and just moved me. It's like, but it was like tremendous to stand on the stage with Greg, Ross, Ainsley, Steve, and John. And Steve, Steve was not there, but Ainsley, Arnell, I'm so out of it.
First of all, I just want to say, Greg, I love you. I'm so proud of you tonight. And this is great. But for all of you guys, there have been so many eras and there have been so many turns for Journey. And for Neil, I want to ask you, what would you have done differently in all of these years? What decision, what avenue would you have done differently if you could?
I can't really say I would do anything differently, You grow up, everybody grows up at a different time in their life, and you're crazy when you're young. And it's kind of like it, man. It's like, you live it. We were living it, we were out there having fun, and we were being wild, and it was just what it was. And, obviously it's easier to get along now. You don't have all the little bits and, problems that people do when they're growing up in a rock and roll industry.
All right.
Hi, Laura Majewski from SiriusXM Volume. Congratulations, guys. What an emotional, beautiful moment you gave us. Thank you so much. My question is, Steve Perry shared some wonderful anecdotes up there, memories with you guys. Can Neil, Jonathan, the rest of you guys, can you share an anecdote or two about your most prized moments with Steve and Journey, either on stage or off from back in the day?
Yeah, bus wrestling. We used to he used to try to wrestle me on the bus. That was very funny. A couple of glasses of wine, and I won. I won. I told him to calm down. But truly, I think, for me, it was the songwriting brotherhood that we shared. I had no idea when I came to San Francisco and Neil and the guys had me come up that we would write those incredible songs together. There was just something supernatural, divine intervention, if you call it, but it was God-given, and I'll never forget. It was one of the best. That's a good run. That's Bernie Taupin and Elton at their best. And I look back at what we've all accomplished, and that's what I'll remember Steve for, being the amazing songwriting partner. Yeah.
For myself, we had many great times in the studio. It was really funny. He was very funny. And we used to hang out at restaurants, and he would do this trip where he put these little bread buns on 2 forks, and then he'd put a napkin over the top of it, and he'd act like he's dancing. It was just crazy stuff. Really funny stuff.
All right, guys,
Very
next
funny.
question.
Hi guys, Eric Altonoff, Washington Times. You guys are so associated with the Bay Area, and to have Pat Monahan train another Bay Area musician induct you guys, how cool is that for you guys and for the Bay Area in general?
You know, Pat's a friend of mine, and you know, I just knew he was going to hit a home run because I did a podcast with Pat like a couple of years ago in Aspen, and he told me later that it was one of the biggest podcasts he ever did. He calls it the Patcast, and I knew he was going to bring some deep words. I mean, he made me tear up. I thought it was amazing, and he's a real brother. I mean, I actually played "Don't Stop Believin'" with him in the band with Train. You know, except he has people come up and karaoke, which is kind of weird.
Last question down. You guys are still out there on the road all the time, and you are going to be playing the Classic East and Classic West Festival this summer with Steely Dan and the Eagles and Fleetwood Mac. Tell me, are you looking forward to that? It's quite a thing.
Absolutely, I'm really excited about those stadium days that we're doing. And we actually just saw Mick Fleetwood when we played one of our last shows in Hawaii for this last leg. And he's such a great guy, and they've got great music. You know, Eagles, Journey, Fleetwood Mac, Steely Dan, and Doobie Brothers. That's like a strong package. It's gonna be great.
All right, guys.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, excuse me.
Journey, real tight. One last group photo.
Oh, no more questions?
No more questions.
You don't want to talk to the bass player. You don't want to hear about my sex change operation. Okay.
We're missing Lenny Kravitz. Maybe we gotta get up.